Imagine being born a king, but cursed by centuries of inbreeding. Your jaw is so deformed you can't chew food properly, your body weak, your mind fragile, and by the end, you're hearing the voices of your dead ancestors echoing through the stone halls of your castle. This isn't fiction. This was Charles II of Spain, the last of the Habsburg dynasty. To understand Charles, we have to go back, way back. The Habsburgs were one of Europe's most powerful families. They ruled over vast empires, Spain, Austria, the Holy Roman Empire, but they had a dangerous obsession, keeping power in the family. They married cousins, uncles, nieces, even uncle-to-niece marriages were common. It was politics first, genetics second. This led to a horrifying concentration of defective genes, like pouring bad water into the same glass again and again. Then came Charles II, born in 1661. He was the product of generations of inbreeding. His father and mother were uncle and niece. His family tree wasn't a tree, it was a circle. Charles had a massive protruding jaw, called the Habsburg jaw, and a tongue so large he couldn't speak clearly. He struggled to walk, couldn't eat properly, and had frequent illnesses. Modern scientists believe he may have had epilepsy, hydrocephalus, or some kind of genetic syndrome. But the worst part? He was also emotionally and mentally unstable. As he grew older, his mental health deteriorated. Charles believed he was cursed. His court turned to mystics, priests, and exorcists. He even dug up the bodies of his royal ancestors, reportedly staring at their corpses, seeking answers or forgiveness. His condition led to numerous exorcisms performed publicly in the royal court, where priests attempted to drive out evil spirits through rituals. At times, his sleep was even watched by clerics to prevent demonic influence. By the end of his life, Charles claimed to hear voices, the voices of his dead relatives, echoing in the royal palace. He was convinced he was being haunted by his ancestors, angry at him for failing to produce an heir. These weren't just hallucinations, they were the terrifying whispers of a dying dynasty. Charles died childless in 1700 at just 38 years old. With him, the Spanish Habsburg line came to an end, and the War of the Spanish Succession erupted, throwing Europe into chaos. All because one family refused to marry outside their bloodline, thinking it made them stronger. In reality, it destroyed them from the inside out. The next time you hear his name, don't think of monsters or madness. Think of a young man born into a world he never chose, a king shaped by centuries of decisions he never made, trapped by blood, broken by power, and remembered not for who he was, but for what he inherited.